All right, if you have ever found yourself clicking around ClickFunnels 2.0 and thinking to yourself, there's got to be a better way of doing this, especially when it comes to maybe duplicating elements or navigating around the platform, there is built-in keyboard shortcuts that I rarely hear anybody talk about, and they're built directly in the platform. You don't need any special integrations, no extensions, nothing like that. They work right now, right at this moment in time, and you can use them to speed up your workflow, make things feel a lot smoother when you're in the editor, and when it comes to navigating to different tabs or areas in the platform, it's all at your fingertips here, which is pretty cool. I'm going to be showing you a couple ways that you can use these keyboard shortcuts. I'll walk you through the ones that are available to you, at least the ones that I've discovered, and we'll get you up and running. All right. So with that said, let's go and dive into the video. Before we dive in, I have something awesome for you. It is our Quick Start Blueprint ebook. It's the ultimate guide for your service-based business looking to get set up online the right way without all the tech headaches. Whether you're just starting out or trying to improve upon what you've already set up, this ebook is packed with a bunch of tips, tricks, and overall strategies that can help you grow your business. You can grab your free copy below by clicking the link in the description. With that said, let's go and dive into the video. Alrighty, kicking things off inside of the ClickFunnels 2.0 editor, most of the keyboard shortcuts here are going to be usable or mainly used inside of the editor, except for one, and we'll kind of cover that at the end here of the list. But starting things off, let's go ahead and just add a new section. We're going to go with a pre-built section just so we have some elements to play with. The first shortcut that I want to walk you through is the duplication shortcut. So instead of hovering over an element, row, or even section and clicking on the clone icon there, right, just like that, instead of doing that, you can technically just hover over a given element or section or row and hit the letter D on your keyboard. Just like that, it's going to duplicate the existing item that you are hovering over. Whether it's text, whether it's an image, doesn't matter. Whether it's a section or a row, just hover over it, hit D, and that will duplicate the existing thing that you are currently hovered on. Super convenient. It's going to save you an extra click there. I feel like that is a pretty repeated one that you'll use often in any funnel build, any site build, anything that you're creating inside of the platform here. This is something that you can use anywhere. So whether you're building courses, funnel, again, site, anywhere inside of the funnel editor, you have this ability to clone using the letter D. Boom. All right, there is that. The second one is going to be the edit shortcuts, and that's going to be the letter E on your keyboard, and this can be used on elements on the page, not exactly for sections or for rows, but for elements. If you hover over an existing element, that's going to be the orange border item as you hover around, and hit the letter E, it'll show or allow you to go in and start editing that specific element. As of right now, it just kind of put me into the text editor there for a text element, but let's say we have, I don't know, an image element. Here we go. Let's add a random image. Of this guy drinking coffee. Yeah, perfect. Go and hover over that and then hit the letter E on your keyboard. It'll bring you over to the actual settings for that element. So instead of going to hover over the element and go to the gear icon, right? It's an extra click there. You can just hover over it, hit E, and it'll do the exact same thing. The next keyboard shortcut is going to be the letter A on your keyboard. If you hover over a element, a row, or a section, you will be prompted with a menu of that specific item. So let's take elements as an example first. Hit the letter A as you're hovering over an element. You should see the element menu on the right-hand side of the screen appear, so you can go in and start typing for a specific element you're looking for, maybe an image, right? Click that, add it, and just like that, it's added to your page, added directly under the element that we initiated the add shortcut. So if we do the same thing for the image now, right? Hover over that, hit the letter A, it'll allow you to select or add an element there. If we add the element, the new element will appear under the one that we started off on. Same thing will take place for rows and sections. So for rows, if we go ahead and hover over that until we see the blue border, hit the letter A, we will then be presented with a menu where we can set up our new row. You can choose the amount of columns, or you can even start off with a flex container, whatever you want to do. And when you do so, we'll go with like a 1-column row here. It will add that new column directly underneath the existing column that we started out. It'll add the new row underneath the existing row we started out on. for sections, same exact thing. As you're hovering over a section, you'll see a green border, just like this, and hit the letter A on your keyboard. You can then add a new blank section or a flex container. If you add a new blank section, it's going to force a new section to be added to the page directly underneath the section that we're in. So if I click on blank section, we'll see that a brand new section is added right here under the one that we're initiating the A keyboard shortcut. So pretty cool. Definitely speeds up the process of adding new elements, especially sections and rows. If you don't want to hover down to the green button here to add a section, same thing for a row, right? And have to click that every single time. You can just hover around the page until you get to the area that you want to add a new item, new something to the page. Hit the letter A, and then it shortcuts that process, which is nice, super nice. Okay, now let's say that you love your design that you've been working on and you are ready to save, right? There's two things you can do. First off, you can go up to the top right and click on save, right? That is there, that's an option. But a faster way of doing this, or a keyboard shortcut that you can use, is going to be Command S, or if you're using Windows, Control S. Hit that on your keyboard, and just like that, it'll save the change. It's not a crazy difference, but it saves you time of going up and traveling to the top right, click on the button, and you get the same results. Okay, now let's pretend that you hate all of the adjustments that we've made on this page, and you'd just like to go back in time to a previous edit you made. You can technically go up here to the top right, click on the undo button, and this will take you back in time, essentially, for each adjustment or edit that you've made in the page. Boom, just like that. Let's say we want to keep going until we get to before we had the image added, right? You can keep going back. A faster way of doing that, instead of going up to the top right and clicking on this button, would be, let me go back forward, would be Command Z. So do the exact same thing, just hit Command Z on your keyboard, and it's going to take you back in time. All right, let's go back all the way again to when we didn't have an image. Let's say you want to go forward and go back to a design that you had in the future while you're in your editor here. You can technically go over here and click on the redo button. This will take you back to what you have done most previously, right? So at this point, our most previous edit was this. This is our design that we saved inside of the browser. You can click this button up here, just like we just did, but you can also click Command Y or Control Y, depending on which operating system you're on, and it will do the exact same thing. So Command Z to go back, and Command Y to go forward. Z, Y. That's it. How cool is that? Definitely saves you some time going around with your mouse. If you can keep everything on your keyboard, at least for me, it seems like it's just a lot faster. Alrighty, so those were all of the editing specific keyboard shortcuts that I'm aware of at this moment in time. There will hopefully be more added in the future, and if there is, I will let you know. But there's one more that I want to make you aware of, and that is the ability to navigate to different areas of the platform directly from any screen that you're looking at inside of ClickFunnels. Let's say we want to go to our Workflows app directly from where we're at right now. Technically, you can go to the left, click on the hamburger icon, click on the back arrow, and just basically navigate your way back through until you get to the home screen. But another way of doing this is on your keyboard. If you hit Command K or Control K, depending on which device you're using, it should show a little pop-up just like this. And from here, you can type in any destination that you're looking for. Let's say that we want to go to automations, right? Type it in, hit enter, and just like that, you're brought to your workflows. How simple is that? That's crazy, huh? You can technically go to anywhere inside of the app experience here, and you can, again, use that keyboard shortcut in the editor, out of the editor, on workflows here, in frameworks, wherever you are on the platform, hit Command K, type in exactly where you want to go, and it should take you to that destination. So let's say we want to go to, I don't know, opportunities. Right, OPP, that's enough for it to know or give an option for where we can go. You can hit enter on your keyboard. Don't even have to lift up your finger to go to your mouse and click on it. You can just type it, enter, be there, be done, and that's it. Okay, that is it. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions around anything that I covered in this video, make sure to let me know down below in the comments, or if you have any secret tips or keyboard shortcuts that I am not aware of, please share them down below as well. All right. Sharing is caring, and I do appreciate it. Also, if you are a service-based business and are looking to dial in the online side of your business and are getting a little overwhelmed, a little strung out, shall we say, on all the different paths that you can take, I fully understand. We created a free Discord community just for you, so you can come and hang out with us. Again, totally free. All you have to do is click the link down below in the description, sign up, and you're in. This is a place where you can ask your questions, whether they're around ClickFunnels here, or maybe set up a back-end workflow that will nurture customers and make sure that things are automated as best they can, or Zapier, whatever it is. Honestly, all the tech stuff can get kind of confusing over time, especially with all the new additions that have come out and all the different directions you're being pulled in. So if you want a safe haven of like-minded people, this is going to be a spot just for you. You can jump in. It's a judgment-free zone. Ask the questions that you need help on, and we'll point you in the right direction, or at least do our best to do so. All right. That's all. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will talk to you in the next video. See you later.